Hey everybody, how's it going? Stout Man coming back at you once again today. And today I have some interesting titles to show you and to talk about. Recently, I believe it was for like a Father's Day event or something like that, Fox Connect. I have purchased stuff through them before. You know, I've talked about it in the past, right? They had another sale recently where everything, not just a random selection of stuff, but everything, I think it was everything. It might have been some stuff wasn't on sale, but almost everything was 50% off. So put it that way. You get a coupon code for 50% off, and if it works, great. If it doesn't work, great, whatever. But everything that I purchased, it worked for. So everything that I got was half off. And it came to over $25, so I ended up getting free shipping on top of that. So the price I paid, flat fee, because I live in a state that does not pay, we do not pay sales tax on that stuff. So literally that's the price I paid for it. Well, I guess we should go from cheapest to most expensive, shouldn't we? I think that's a good choice, yes. So first off, I picked up this copy here of iRobot, which I had not had yet. I did not have that in my collection yet, so I figured why the hell not. It was on sale for like $6.50 or something like that, and got half off of that, so that's like, you know, $3.25 or something like that. I paid less than $4 for iRobot here, and it came with this nifty little faceplate, which I will take out because I kind of wanted to show you that it is a little bit embossed here. I thought that was kind of nifty. I don't know if you can tell here. Yeah, you can kind of see how it's a little embossed. It's pretty cool. I thought that was really nice. And yeah, underneath it's just the bare bones edition of iRobot. Well, not bare bones, it does have all the special features and everything. It's just, you know, it's the regular edition of iRobot. I always want to call those bare bones, but yeah. Not special edition, regular edition, that just so happens to have a lot of special features. Yeah. Alrighty then. So for less than $4, iRobot cannot beat that deal. Or you probably can, but I don't know. It's still a good deal. Next up is a title that I have not seen go for less than like $7 or $8, maybe at the cheapest. And it's a movie that I've been wanting to get in my collection for the longest time because I used to have it in my collection. I used to have the DVD of this movie, but I no longer do. And that was because I was planning to upgrade it on Blu-ray, because I knew it was on Blu-ray. And so I sold the DVD thinking, well, I'll pick up the Blu-ray eventually. Years later, and finally I pick it up because I am such a cheapskate that I have to wait until I can get a little bit better of a price than it was before. So yeah, this was $10, $9.99 on Fox Connect. I got half off, making it $5. Little Miss Sunshine, Little Miss Sunshine. If you guys have seen this movie, then you know it's a really great movie. It's funny, it's sad, it's, you know, it's the perfect melodrama. I really love the subtext in this movie, but I also love the characters. I feel like it's a character study of every single character in this movie, and they all have these rich characters that are really interesting to me. I mean, Steve Carell plays a really depressed uncle. The little girl, of course, is the one who's going to like this Little Miss Sunshine pageant thing, and she ends up doing her own thing and just like pissing everybody at the pageant off because they think what they do is so goddamn special, but in reality it's a fucking joke. And so she just does whatever the hell she wants to and has a ball, and fuck yeah to that is what I say. And then the kid Paul Dano? Is that Paul Dano? Yeah, I'm probably mispronouncing his last name entirely, but he plays a kid who wants to be like a pilot someday. He wants to be like an air fighter pilot, and there's this scene in the movie where I won't give it away. I won't give anything away, but there's a scene in the movie where he has like a kind of a he has a moment. That's all I'll say. He has a moment, and then this moment is just one of the greatest of that type of moments I have seen committed to film, period. I absolutely love it because it captures everything that everyone has ever felt in that moment. And if you haven't seen the movie, you need to see it for that moment, if only for that moment. So yeah, really cool movie. $5, and it comes with a boatload of special features. So yeah, I'm happy. I mean, just check out the list of special features on the back here, man. That's just, I don't even want to sit here and read them all off because there's too many. It'll take me too long. I don't feel like spending that much time on the special features there, because I've got some other stuff to talk about. So yeah, next up for let's see, it was $12.99. That was the regular price, and I paid half that, so came to a total of $6.50 for The Apartment. This is a Blu-ray you will probably never see in stores, and if you do, then you're in a particular area that sells this in stores, because I'll tell you what, most areas in the United States will not have this in stores. I have been to a few areas in the United States, right? And I have never seen this in stores anywhere, ever, period. It's one of those titles that you can only ever find online, and it's usually going for about $10 to $15. So, yeah, pretty happy about paying $6.50 for this movie, because I've never seen it drop below $10 even. And yet here I am able to get it for $6.50. I was like, oh, sold. I am so buying that. And yeah, I so bought that. It comes with audio commentary from film producer and historian Bruce Block, Inside the Apartment, Magic Time, The Art of Jack Lemmon, and a theatrical trailer. So not too many special features, but hey, it's The Apartment on Blu-ray, and if you have not seen The Apartment, then I highly recommend that you check this movie out, because it is probably one of the greatest movies I've seen with Jack Lemmon. It's one of his best. It's really a fantastic movie. It's it is directed by Billy Wilder, isn't it? I think it's directed. Yeah, it's directed by Billy Wilder. And if you know Billy Wilder, then you know he directed some pretty good stuff. I almost said he directs, but he directed a lot of memorable, great movies. Some Like It Hot, Sunset Boulevard. Well, did he do Sunset Boulevard? I'm pretty sure he did Sunset Boulevard. Anyways, The Apartment. It's one you definitely have to check out. Honestly, it was it was very modern. This movie is even for today. This is I would say is a pretty modern movie that it deals with subjects that you would not expect to see in a PC movie, right? And this was a movie that came out in the 60s, and it dealt with subjects that even today sometimes you don't see in movies. So yeah, I really dug that aspect of it. It's like, this guy had balls of steel, and he was rewarded for it with an excellent career, and he rewarded everyone else who watched these movies with excellent films. So yeah, gotta love it. The Apartment. Check it out if you haven't already. I'm pretty sure it's on Amazon. If it's not Amazon, I'm sorry. You can buy it on Amazon, I think, but I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix. So yeah, or at least it used to be. Next up, I have two Woody Allen movies. You saw last week that I picked up Radio Days. My hair is just fluttering in the wind here. It has been the whole time, right? I picked up Radio Days, a Wooden Alley, a Woody Allen movie. about life. Like I said back when I did that video, it's kind of about life. And I picked that one up for 30 bucks because it's a limited to 3,000 print run. But these two were not limited print runs. They were, however, bare bones editions with, I don't believe, any special features here. I'm not seeing any. So, yeah, not exactly something you want to spend a whole lot of money on if you can afford not to. Even though they are some of the best movies ever made, and you absolutely have to have them in your collection. Manhattan and Annie Hall. This one more so, I believe. Annie Hall is just, especially if you're a movie buff, you absolutely have to have Annie Hall. There are just too many memorable, important freaking moments in Annie Hall. And I got this for, these are both $12.99 by the way. So of course, like the apartment, I paid $6.50 each. Which I don't believe I've seen them for less than that in the past. I don't think they might have been around that price before at some point somewhere, but you know, I wasn't able to take advantage of that deal if they were, and I haven't seen them for less than like $7.88. I think that was the lowest price. You know, bargain bin at Walmart price essentially. But yeah, $6.50. But the only problem is, don't know if you can tell. Hold on. I can kind of bounce the light off of it a little bit and show some of the damage on the cover. It got all banged up in shipment. And why? Because of a goddamn eco case. It shouldn't surprise me though, given that there are no special features either. So, yeah, I mean, I'm very happy with these pickups, needless to say. That would be it, by the way. That's all I got. But, although I am happy with them, I was a little disappointed to find out that these, I hadn't known at the time that I bought them, but these are bare bones. I didn't even know. There's no special features. They come in freaking eco cases, nothing, nada. I mean, it's great to have the movies on Blu-ray because they are such fantastic movies, but where's my oomph? Where's the oomph? See, this is your problem, movie studios. You don't get it. You're not catering to the people who buy your fucking products, and that's why you're not making any goddamn money. If you were catering like the people who produced Radio Days there, then, shock and awe. People are willing to pay 30 bucks for that shit. I mean, come on. They're willing to pay 30 bucks for what amounts to almost a bare bones release. And why? Because it's so hard to come by. Because it's a limited edition. That's all you have to do, is produce these in limited print runs and make people aware that you're doing this because you're aware that there's a small fan base out there, but that you're not confident necessarily that you can sell a whole lot of copies of this. So you make a smaller print run, you sell it at a higher price, and people will freaking pay it. Now, I'm going to do a whole video about this next week, probably, maybe next week, maybe in the weeks to come. So at some point, but I'm planning to do a whole expose about the rise and fall of Blu-ray, essentially, because yeah, Blu-ray is kind of on the way out. That doesn't mean you should stop collecting if you're a collector like I am, but I kind of want to talk about why it's on the way out, what's actually happening, why it's happening, and why that's so freaking stupid, and what's probably going to end up happening in the long run. So yeah, anyways, maybe I'll make these a part of that. I probably will at some point, but yeah, this kind of was a little bit of an impetus behind me saying, you know what, I really do need to do that video. I kind of wanted to do it before, but now I really want to do that video. So yeah, total came to like 27 or 28 bucks for all these movies. And there are some pretty good gems in here. Especially, I would say, my two favorite pickups here would be... Well, my favorite would be Annie Hall, The Apartment, and Little Miss Sunshine. But these are my two favorites. Yep. Because I've been waiting to get this one for so freaking long, and now I finally have it. And this one I've been waiting a while for as well. Never really had it before, though. So it wasn't like something that I was like really trying to get done as quickly as possible. But I'm glad that I have it now. And I'm glad that I only had to pay $6.50 for it. Pretty damn good price. Got some pretty good deals here. Thanks, Fox Connect. So, yeah. That'll do it for this week. That'll do it for this video. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Peace.